everything lost, everything ruined. And that day is coming. That day is coming for those who today are permanently rich and have become the slave masters of the world. This day is coming for them, when everything will be lying in ruins. Then he began to wring his hands in anguish, and then these words came out of his mouth: Ya laytani lam ushrik bi rabbi ahada. Woe unto me that I committed this act of shirk. Where's the shirk? Yeah, he was worshipping his wealth, not Allah. He put his wealth first. I live for my wealth, not for Allah. I live for my job, not for Allah. I live for my green card, not for Allah. I live for this woman, not for Allah. I live for this car, not for Allah. It is shirk. If Allah is not supreme in your life, then someone else or something else will be supreme. And that someone else or something else other than Allah who is supreme in your life results in shirk. وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا. Nor could he find all the people who were there to open the car door for him, who were all there worshipping him when he was rich. No, he had nothing. None of them had it. They all abandoned him. So he could not find those who could help him against Allah. Nor was there any way that he could get out of this awful state in which he now was. هُنَالِكَ الْوَلَايَةُ لِلَّهِ. Sura Kehf is proclaiming هُنَالِكَ الْوَلَايَةُ لِلَّهِ. Protective power is with only Allah. Only Allah can protect you. Al-Haq, the true one. وَخَيْرٌ ثَوَابًا وَخَيْرٌ أَمَلًا. He is the best to reward, and He is the best to determine what is to be. And so what happened was that wealth corrupted him. He figured that now he's rich, he's a somebody. And that fella poor, he's a nobody. This is an age, I think we will recognize easily, which fits perfectly into the pattern drawn in Sura Kehf. That the rich are very often, not always, very often corrupted by their wealth. The dunya corrupts them. And as a consequence, they lose their faith in Allah, they commit shirk. But the story has another beautiful part to it. And that is that the poverty of the poor man did not corrupt him. It sends a message of hope to the poor masses around the world who only have a piece of breadfruit or dal and roti. They can't afford to even buy a car, to buy gas for the car. Every month is struggling to make ends meet. When they see the partner driving a BMW, they do not allow their poverty to now corrupt them and say, now, let me get a gun, and when it's 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm going into somebody's house and breaking in, and I'm going to take by force. No. They do not allow their poverty to corrupt them. They say, be careful with your wealth. Allah could take it away. And Allah can give to me better than what you have. And so they put their trust and their faith in Allah. And they're being patient in their poverty. Whenever we take Allah out of our life, we commit shirk. This is materialism, where we do not recognize a reality beyond material reality. Now we come to the really serious part of the subject. The modern world has taken Allah out of the political system. Because we were born in it. We've lived all our life in it. And it has been embraced by all of mankind, illa ma sha Allah. We stop thinking about it critically. And so we are unable to recognize the shirk in the political system. Since there is no reality beyond material reality, it's only this dunya, nothing else beyond this. It means that there is no sovereignty located with Allah. Sovereignty is now down here in the state. Supreme authority is no longer recognized with Allah. Supreme authority is now located here in the state. The supreme law is no longer Allah's law. The supreme law is the law of the state. Allah could make something haram, like lending money on interest, banking. Allah could make it haram, but we could make it halal. We could legalize it. The modern state is a secular state. And the very definition of a secular state is that it does not recognize Allah as being supreme over the state. You could believe in Allah if you want. You could believe in an idol. You could believe in the Jumbi. That's not our business. You can believe in any God you want. It doesn't affect the state. Once you accept that there is no God whose authority transcends the authority of the state. Once you don't believe that, you are part of our system. But the minute you declare that there is something beyond the authority of the state, the sovereignty of the state, the law of the state, higher than that, to which you must give supreme loyalty, now that is treason. He's a fundamentalist. He's a terrorist. And so we accept the political implications of materialism. We accept the modern secular state. That is shirk. When the state makes halal what Allah made haram, is that also shirk? Like it was in the 60s, I believe. The PNM government brought state-sponsored lottery to Trinidad. And there were some Muslim ministers in the cabinet. I said, we are voting on that. So they made halal what Allah had made haram, lottery. And then when the PNM went and the UNC came, then they also continued, the NIR also continued the lottery. I don't think lottery ever stopped. No, good. Okay. So you made halal what Allah made haram, meaning you legalize it. Is that shirk? Yes it is. Yes it is. The Quran says in Surah Doba, ittakhadhu, they took ahbarahum wa ruhbanahum arbaba min dunillah. They took their priests and their rabbis as lords and gods beside Allah. Which surah? Very Tawbah, correct. I'll keep you on your toes now. Surah Tawbah. They took their priests and their rabbis as lords and gods beside Allah, Arbab. Wal Masih ibn Maryam, and they did the same thing with the Messiah, the son of Mary. وَمَا أُمِرُوا إِلَّا أَن يَعْبُدُوا إِلَهًا وَاحِدًا. But they had not been ordered other than to worship one God. لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُ. There is no God but who? But Him. Subhanahu, glory be to Him. Amma yushrikun, far removed is He from this act of shirk, of taking your priests and your rabbis and your maulanas as your lords and God beside Allah. So a man came to the Prophet ﷺ. He said, "O Messenger of Allah, but the Christians don't worship their priests, and the Jews don't worship their rabbis. How could Allah say so?" To which the Prophet replied, and he said, "Did they not make halal what Allah made haram? That is their shirk. And did the people not follow them in it? That is their shirk." My question is, if it is shirk when the priest and the rabbi make halal what Allah made haram, then would it not be shirk when the government do the same thing? Huh? Yeah, okay. Nobody differs. So this government committed shirk when it made halal what Allah made haram, and you know it committed shirk. This one, the PNM or the UNC or the whatever it is, and then election come, and you went and you dip your finger. You dip your finger. In other words, you are saying, this stain on my finger is the proof that I recognize these people as fit to rule over me. The people who have committed shirk. So you follow them into the shirk. So you have committed shirk. Huh? You think anybody will listen to me? I have been arguing this case in the United States, in Australia, in New Zealand, in South Africa, in Pakistan, in India, in Bangladesh, in Malaysia, in Singapore, all many places, so many places. Do people listen to me? In Malaysia, the answer is, Sheikh Imran, if we go and vote the Chinese and then go win the election, you go take over? That's the answer. Get. If we don't go and vote, then go win the election and go take over. So we have to vote. We don't care about this business about shit. The Prophet said, he said the time will come when people will no longer care for the distinction between halal and haram. Here is political shirk. But you cannot convince one-eyed people. A one-eyed man cannot be